I'm gonna die. Yep, 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 yep. Ooh, nice. Let's do this one, I guess. Yeah, let's max this one out. Nice, okay. Hello everyone, welcome to PARANORMASIGHT, the Mermaid's Curse. As you can see, I have been diving a little. Not sure if I can show you. Oh, yeah, we can find actually the abalones. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing it earlier. We can find these when diving, and they actually give lots of points. So current high score is 1200. I don't remember how much Kikuko, what was her name, wanted. But we are getting there. Better than 101. Anyway, last time we finished off on quite a situation. I think we will continue first with Sato's story. Yeah, this one was from recollection. Having grown close to each other, Tsukasa Wao tells Sato Shiranami that she has something important to discuss. Okay. Jeez. Sato, you got a sec? So, I was hoping to get a bit of advice. Thing is, you're the only one I can really talk to about this. Sure, what's up? If you've got a problem, leave it to me. Kameshima's living, walking, talking encyclopedia. Whoa, that's a pretty impressive title, Miss Encyclopedia. Although I think the walking, talking kinda implies you're living already. Either way, I hope you can help. You know that even if it kills me, I'll squeeze every last brain cell I've got to help you, Tsukasa. Right. But you're supposed to be a living encyclopedia, so please don't go dying on me. Thanks for being there for me, though. Come on, let's go somewhere with no one else around then. Pardon me a moment, young ladies. Oh, yes. You mean us? Yes, sorry for the trouble, but I was hoping to get some directions. Oh, are you here sightseeing? Welcome to Kameshima. I'm afraid it's not quite as relaxing as sightseeing. We're looking for the Wakamura residence. Would you happen to know where it is? She kinda sass. The Wakamura residence? May I ask who you are? Oh, of course. Please pardon my manners. My name is Yume Koshiki, a housewife from over in Tokyo. Tokyo housewife? What a title. Oh, a housewife. Hello? And this here is Sodo Kiryu. He's something like an assistant to me. My pleasure. Okay. So housewife's assistant? Something is not adding up. Sex, female, occupation, housewife, age, secret. A housewife from Tokyo who came to Kameshima to visit Wakamura. Sodo Kiryu, male, Yumeko's assistant, 25 years old. A man who visited Kameshima alongside Yume Koshiki. Okay. Oh, you must be guests for the old man. The Wakamura home is just up the slope after you head through that alley. It's a bit of a maze though, want me to show you? Ah, so it was that way. Thank you, but I believe we can manage from here. Oh, believe it or not, we've been running all around the region. We're quite used to the area now. What's the recollection? I'm not sure I want that recollection, you know? Maybe maybe some memories should be left. Why does she look so scared? Got it, take her then. Oh? Ma'am, is something the matter? Yeah, No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. We'll be on our way then. Sorry for stopping you. Those two had a really strange vibe, yeah. The old man sure gets some unusual guests. Yeah, there was something about them. Don't you think that's the kind of aura that sorcerers would give off? Oh. Ah, I know what you're getting at. I've heard those rumors too. Everyone's saying that Old Man Wakamura has been super reliant on some shady sorcerer lately. Oh yeah. They did say they were from Tokyo. Maybe they really are sorcerers. Hmm. Eh, whatever. Come on, Sato, let's go. Yep. Okay. Let's go to the bay. Okay, this spot should work fine. Oh man, now that I'm actually about to talk about it, I'm getting super nervous. What do you want to talk about? Oh, surroundings. This little bay is quite hard to find, so hardly anyone ever comes here, including tourists. Which makes it a great place to talk in secret. The sound of the waves and cicadas surround us. It's your typical summer day. Oh, it's so nice. I haven't been to a beach in so long. Oh. She's looking so cute. Now that you're here to talk, she suddenly looks like she can't get the words out. Maybe I should be the one to nudge and ask from my side. Okay. Alrighty, you said you wanted some advice, so let's hear it. How can I help you, Miss Tsukasa? Well, I do want your advice. I'm not really sure where to start. Wow, I guess this really isn't an easy topic for her. In that case, let me start her off with another topic to loosen her up. Talk about summer break. I guess you'll be heading back to the mainland soon now that the Obon holidays are over. Yeah, I head back to my boarding school in 3 days, so I've only got until the day after tomorrow to take it easy here. Right, time sure flew by. I'm really gonna miss you. Me too, only 2 days left, huh? 2 days. What am I gonna do? I guess whatever she wants advice on is time sensitive. Okay. Something more about the break? So, the plans you were talking about for the day after tomorrow, I guess it's a get-together with the others before you head back? Yeah, that's right. Plans with Azami and Iza. Oh, so that's why we had this whole like hangout session and she was like, they let her decide what to do. Okay. I couldn't give them much time this trip, so I figured they might be feeling a bit left out. Makes sense, you're pretty close friends. Totally. Even grown up, they still do the dumbest stuff. Just can't leave me. Maybe I should leave you all to enjoy it without me then. What? No way, they're the lucky ones to have someone as cute as you come along with me. Aww. More about the summer break? Man, can't believe my summer break's already coming to an end. Yeah, it's kinda sad. Okay, maybe about TV shows? Oh, Tsukasa, that reminds me. Did you catch that 2-hour suspense drama the other day? Ah, right, you said you were looking forward to it. I didn't see it, I was watching a period drama. Darn, that actor you liked had a good part. He turned out to be the killer though. That's a spoiler? Aw, I wish I could have watched it, you did just kinda spoil it though. Wish we had a VCR like yours. You can record music shows and watch them over and over, right? That sounds amazing. Not many houses on the island have one though. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a luxury, but being able to record and keep TV programs is the best. You love TV way more than I do. It's great you can enjoy it whenever you like. You really can't get enough of your TV. Eh? You think I watch too much? How much did you watch this summer? Well... I guess I'm pretty much always watching whenever I'm home. Nice. You should thank Old Man Wakamura for letting you watch as much as you want. We're hardly ever allowed to watch TV at boarding school. Even at home, I'm always fighting over what to watch with Ma. Makes it damn hard for me to keep up with the conversations at school, you know? TV's just got too much influence on everyone. Can't blame him either. It is pretty fun. I really like the background music. Speaking of TV, I saw something on the morning news. Yeah? What happened? They said an ama diver on the mainland went missing at sea. Ah yeah, I saw that too. I hope they find her safe. Apparently they're still searching, but it goes to show how dangerous being an ama diver is. Yeah, even I've had a couple of moments out there that have been way too close. When the catch is right in front of you, it's easy to think you can go a little bit further and end up pushing it just too far. Sounds scary. You be careful out there. Now that I think about it, a little while back, there was that story about old human bones found on the seabed near Toba. Oh yeah, someone mentioned that. Whoa, I never heard about that one. That really happened? Creepy. Maybe it was someone who went missing at sea. I just hope it isn't like a curse or anything. A curse. Yeah, the sea can be pretty scary. The old The old Ama grannies always told us, we islanders live with the sea, never forget how fearsome it can be. That's why the Ama divers wear charms and mind the proper rites, right? Yeah, gratitude, manners, and restraint toward the sea are never to be forgotten. That's the first thing they teach you when you start diving. Cheers. Oh, more? You know, Sato, compared to when you first arrived on the island, you've really brightened up. Might be thanks to all the TV. Oh? Was I really that gloomy before? Yeah, up till about a month ago, it felt like there was a little cloud hanging over you whenever we spoke. It was like you were kinda depressed all the time. Like nothing in the world really mattered to you. Off. So that's how I came off. Sorry for being such a downer. Yeah, you didn't crack jokes like you do now either. But this you? Way better. Having fun stuff going on really brought you to life. Makes sense. I'll try keep up the positivity. Okay, are we ready to talk about the advice? Yes, okay, I'm ready. I'll just say it. Go ahead. So, the thing is, I love you. Oh, damn, okay, I was kind of close. I think I like someone. Alright, go on. Unfazed. We'll hardly get to see each other anymore soon. I want to tell him. I want to tell him how I feel while I'm still on the island. Makes sense. I'll help however I can. As Kameshima's living encyclopedia, I've seen this all on TV before. I probably know a thing or two that can help. For sure. Yeah, you don't sound all that confident, which kinda makes me a little nervous, but I can tell you mean it. Thanks. I just don't really know what to do. Is it Yuza or Azumi? What was the other guy? So, which of the two is the lucky guy? Huh? What do you mean? Who do you mean? Oh, no wait, don't tell me you think I like Azami or Yuza. Well, who else? Wait, you mean it's not one of them? Me falling for one of them? Not a chance. They're basically like brothers to me. I could never picture a romantic relationship with them. Okay, understandable. Oops, sorry, I just assumed. I mean, me too. I call myself the living walking talking encyclopedia and brag that I've seen it all on TV. But I guess I don't really know anything. Sorry, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go die now. That's so me. Whoa, don't sweat it, really. No dying. Fine. But then, who is it? No point dragging out, so I'll just tell you. It's Shotaro. Come on, he looks like a douchebag. Ah, Mr. Wakamura-san. I see. Doesn't he look like a douchebag? He's sincere, smart, and pretty handsome. I can see why you'd like him. Okay. Right? He's back visiting the island at the moment, but he usually goes to university in Tokyo. I've secretly admired him for ages, but I always thought he just saw me as a kid. I figured he'd never be interested. How old is he? Because Tsukasa is 17 and Shotaro is 21. Yeah, maybe don't. But now I go to school on the mainland by myself, and I'm even working as an ama diver. I think he might see me more as an adult now. But you're not yet. More than before, anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. So you want to let him know how you feel while he's still on the island. Maybe it's all just one-sided on my end, but I can't keep these feelings bottled up. Also true, yeah. Then tell him, I'm with you. I mean, yeah, I'm all for telling him, but 17 and 21, that's... you know... You're staying with the Wakamuras right now, yeah? Know anything about him that might help? Oh, I'm afraid Miss Encyclopedia might not have that kind of info. Hasn't been updated. You don't have much info at all, do you? Bitch. I mean, he's honestly not home most of the time, so there's a lot I don't know about him. Feels like he's always got something to do, checking in on folks all over the island. Like, I don't suppose you know if he has a girlfriend in Tokyo or anything? I'm afraid I'm not sure. Tokyo's packed with beautiful girls, right? A guy like him won't be left alone for long. Well, from what I've seen, I haven't noticed him keeping in touch with anyone. Then what about what he likes? Something he'd be happy to get? Let me think. Sorry, nothing's coming to mind at all. I really may as well just go die somewhere. Come on, don't say that. Thinking it through with me is more than enough. You've got to stop joking about dying like that. What if she's not joking? Oh, Tsukasa, how about this? I'm pretty sure I can ask Shotaro to meet us somewhere. I'll organize that for now and we can plan from there. How does that sound? Ooh, sounds good. Thanks so much, Sato. Okay. So, we kicked around ideas the whole way back, but in the end, writing a love letter and handing it to him is the best call. That's the plan, yeah? Yep, since way back when, the tried and true way has always been a love letter. A classic method. I like it. Picasso. You're heading out to dive tomorrow morning, right? Yeah, weather is looking good. Alrighty, then I'll ask him to come to the bay a little afternoon. That work for you? Yeah, I just need to have the letter ready by tomorrow. Hey, can you look it over before I give it to him? Of course. I'll fix it up even if it kills me. Thanks, I'll write it even if it kills me too. I'm already so nervous. Hey, you two over there. Oh, it's the boy. Huh? Is that who I think it is? Ah, it is. It's Shotaro. Oh wow, speak of the devil. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Oh, he's totally glowing as usual. Is something wrong? Have you seen Azami? He didn't show up to today's association meeting. Oh, I see. I haven't seen him today. I think I know where he is. I'll go get him. Oh, you do? Knew I could count on you, Tsukasa. I'll let you handle it then. Don't charm her. Sure, no problem. Tisk tisk. Oh man, he called me by my name. He remembers my name. I am so fired up right now. Let's do this. Yeah, let's. First off, let's find those two. Put the rap at the Kantekisho ruins. Let's go, Sato. Right behind you. Bam 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 bam. Ooh. I am interested, but let's continue. Sato Shiranami, mysterious girl with an unknown background who arrived on Kameshima several months ago, returns to the home of Shinobu Akamura where she is staying after having been out all morning. Is this after she was cut down? No, not yet, right? Because I think this, like, all the columns should be, like, the same time. And she was cut down... This one or this one? Okay, let's see. Oh, Mr. Wakamura, good morning. Oh, Sato, you're back. Where have you been? Oh, I've been helping out at Suyu's place. And that thing you got there? Did Suyu give you that? Oh, this hand mirror? I just ran into Kikuko down the road. She gave it to me. So that's how she got the mirror and that's why she was attacked. Because my theory still is that they use the pocket mirrors to track down the Ama divers, and she got it now, even though she's not an Ama diver, so that would explain why she also got cut. But then also she's a mermaid, or she ate the mermaid? Where was it? Oh. Legends tell of a girl named Osato who became immortal. Yeah, so I guess she is immortal. She ate the flesh. So that's why she didn't die from being cut down. But still, how did we get here, you know? I want to know more. Fine, no matter. You got a moment? I got something important to discuss. Oh, alright. Surroundings first. Ooh. Is there Barbie? We haven't gotten a sticker in a long while. I feel like they were a lot more common in the previous game. I don't know if they're hidden better, but I really don't see any. Mr. Wakamura, the head of the family, and his son Shotaro are the only two actually living in this house right now. Oh, and me, I suppose. I'm just freeloading here. The family's main home has already moved over to the mainland, so everyone else lives over there. This house is only used when they're staying on the island. Mr. Wakamura only comes a few days a week, and Shotaro usually lives alone in Tokyo. So honestly, I've been here alone more often than not. Sounds fun. This is where Mr. Wakamura grew up. Apparently it's been kept much as it was, no major renovations. For someone in such a high position, the place really isn't all that fancy. It's not so different from any other homes on the island. People like that about him. It makes him feel more approachable. Oh, telephone! A telephone with a handmade cover. I can't imagine Mr. Wakamura or Shotaro made it, so someone else on the island must have. It's cute. Kinda looks like it's wearing clothes. Entrance? It's the entrance to the house. People stop by every day whenever Mr. Wakamura's home. If someone needs help or wants some advice, they often come here to see the Wakamuras. Oh, there is a stick! Nice. Oh, it's so cool. It has a chain. Reach a level of 5 and 20. Ah, okay. Yeah, so there's 20 max. Yeah, if there's 20 and I've just only found the second one. Wait, so it's this 8 cloak and plover on the seabed. So that's a hint, right? But then on the seabed. Do you mean I can find a sticker while diving? Oh boy. Also on the seabed? Okay, so I think these ones will be found while diving, but then I hope they're like in a fixed spot. Not that they're changing all the time. Kikuko's reward? Oh, when we get the... What did she want? 2,000 points? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Kitchen. The Wakamuras have a lot of social obligations, so they usually eat out. That means this kitchen doesn't see much use these days. I'm probably the one who uses it the most. Even then, I don't cook anything fancy. I mostly just fillet fish. We get fresh seafood often, so I'm getting better at filleting by the day. It tastes so good. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, household shrine. Despite the house often being empty, the household shrine is always kept neat and tidy. It's a flag featuring the island's mascot, Kameshimaru. These were made as original souvenirs for tourists to Kameshima. Seems the triangle pennant flags like this one are a classic souvenir at tourist spots all over the country. This one was apparently put up by Kikuko, who just wouldn't take no for an answer. Okay. I think this will be all. This is Shinobu Wakamura. He was kind enough to take me in when I was found here. He holds a bunch of posts both on and off the island, and from what I hear, has a lot of influence. At first glance, he can look a bit intimidating, and I've also heard him shouting at subordinates over the phone, so, well, I guess he can actually be rather intimidating too. But with me, he's never been harsh. He's always very generous and patient. That's good. Sato, it's been, what, about 3 months since you arrived? Yeah, that sounds about right. You've gotten used to life here by now, I expect. I don't suppose you remember anything yet? No, nothing yet. Still, Aren't sure who you are then. Let's think back a bit. About 3 months ago, the night of the earthquake. Hello! I happened to pass by the bay. That is a freaking reveal. Where I found you washed up on the shore. Right, I still can't remember how that came to be. Scared me good, I'll tell you that. I grabbed a blanket, it carried you back here right away. But even after you woke up, you didn't remember anything but your name. You didn't have any belongings either. It was like you had run from somewhere with nothing at all. Not even clothes. Huh, so is it after, like, I guess she ate a mermaid? I'm so sorry you had to find me like that. Not to mention that you didn't seem to know a thing about everyday life. Maybe you grew up way out in the hills or were overly sheltered. But you couldn't even put clothes on properly. You didn't know how to turn the lights on. It was as if you didn't know the first damn thing. Yes, but since then I've watched loads of TV. I learned so much. Honestly, I'm kinda impressed at how fast I managed to pick everything up. Either way, I figured you were a special case, that there had to be some special circumstances. So I decided to say you were a relative of mine and keep you here until you remembered something. Yet you still haven't remembered the thing. That's right. I'm sorry for all the trouble. I was really hoping you'd have remembered something by now. But I'm running out of time. We need to move on. Running out of time? Sorry, Sato. There's something I need you to do. Me? But I can hardly do anything right. Yes, you. Let's stop dancing around it. I had a reason for taking you in. To put it plainly, Sato, you aren't human, are you? Huh? What? Where did that come from? What's that supposed to mean? Whether you truly can't remember or you're just playing dumb, enough is enough. I haven't told a soul on the island, not even Shotaro. Told them what? That night, when I found you washed up in the bay, you were already dead. What? I've seen my share of drowned bodies before. You had no pulse, you weren't breathing. You were without a doubt nothing but a corpse. Nothing could have saved you. I figured that was that. Turned around to call the police. But then, right before my eyes, your body mended itself and you started breathing again. 'Cause she's immortal because she ate a mermaid. The rest is as I told you before. When I said, you scared me good, that was because you suddenly came back to life. I only took you in because I realized there was no way you could be a regular human. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Are you saying I can come back to life if I die? Do you really not know what you are? Maybe it's like in that movie. The one with the zombies. Maybe I'm one of those. You don't look rotten enough to be a zombie to me, but honestly, you can call it whatever you want. Huh. I did wonder why you took me in and treated me so well. I guess if you knew I died and came back, then the reason you were being so kind was... Well, yes. I wanted to know your secret. If I could figure out how you came back, it'd be worth a fortune. Oh my god, of course. Money. Right, makes sense. Doesn't mean I wanted to be rough with you. The plan was to let you settle in, and once you remembered, we'd talk. Oh, that was very gentlemanly of you. Thank you. Well, I did wonder whether that was a one-off thing or something you could do again and again. I even thought about taking a blade to you to test it. Excuse me? But if it really was a one-off thing, that would have been too risky. So I decided to wait and see. Fucking risky and stupid and what the fuck? Right. Maybe not quite as gentlemanly as I thought. Yeah. I'd be scared to freaking sleep in this house now. Knowing he might just fucking cut me. Anyway, things have changed now. There's no time to be kind anymore. I'm out of options. This is an emergency. But I don't want this to get ugly. First, I just want you to hear me out, okay? Alright. I don't like him. Ever since I was a youngin', I've had support from a certain benefactor. Getting this far in one lifetime, all my money, connections and success, it was all thanks to his backing and advice. Why bring this up now? Be quiet and listen. Those who owe him call him Unkakudono, a title given to those elevated above the clouds. That's how highly we regard him. Elevated above the clouds? Sounds pretty important. Sure is. He's from an old noble family, a real big shot with land and businesses all across the prefecture. Anyway, I met with him yesterday and I ended up telling him about you. About me? I figured nobody would believe me even if I told them about a girl who could resurrect herself from the dead. I just mentioned it in passing, expecting him to laugh it off and move on. But to my surprise, Onkakudono was really interested, asking all kinds of things. I don't like where this is going. Yeah, me neither. I haven't even said anything bad yet. Maybe, but it sounds like you're about to say he wants you to hand me over to him or something like that. Oh, well, you're not wrong. Onkakudono demanded I give you to him. Knew it. He wouldn't take no for an answer, even putting a deal on the table that was hard to refuse. But you still told him no, right? Right? I know you're strong enough to tell him no. God damn you, Wakamura. Okay, your silence is scaring me now. What's that face supposed to mean? It would seem that Onkakudono has quietly been researching immortality for years. Huh, immortality? He's pretty serious about it too. Says even the smallest rumors are worth looking into. Last year, when all that rite of resurrection nonsense was going on in Tokyo, he used the opportunity to gather information. I've never even heard of that. Was it that big a thing? If I'd known he was so interested, I would never have brought you up. So, you're saying you couldn't refuse him? Anyway, let's just say I'm in a bit of a situation with no easy way out now. It would be better if there was a way to not have to take the deal, so I pleaded with him to give me more time. Oh, I knew you'd come through. Thank you. Which brings me to what I need to ask you, Sato. If you stop hiding things and tell me everything you know, I won't make this harder than it has to be. Well... Tell me, have you heard people on the island talk about the curse of the raging waves? Huh? The raging waves? That doesn't sound like a very nice curse. So you haven't heard of it. Let me explain. Oh, wait. So the disaster 5 years ago, that was all because of this curse? And it was created from the lingering resentment of all the people who died on Taishima 400 years ago? If that's true, it must be a very powerful curse. No doubt about that. No doubt. Uh-oh. That's where you come in, Sato. I believe you're the one calling the curse down upon us. You're the Raging Waves curse bearer. Called it? Huh? Come on, you can't be serious. The timing fits perfectly. Things started taking a turn for the worse right after you arrived. And more than anything, I know you're not human. Yeah, for now she's the, she's the most, suspicious. Just admit it, you're the one bringing this goddamn curse to the island. Absolutely not. I don't know anything about it. I swear you've got the wrong person. I was willing to wait until I understood how you came back to life, but now I'm out of time. Whether you don't know or you're just playing dumb, I don't care anymore. I just need you to get rid of the goddamn curse. If you do, I'll never mention any of this again. You can even keep living here, watching as much TV as you like. I'll cover for you for as long as you need. But I... Huh. So, can we even? Very well, I'll get rid of the curse. Huh, I knew it. How is it done? Well, I don't know just yet. But I will by tomorrow, I promise. Bah, if you don't know, then I just can't rely on that. So even the one who brought this curse upon us doesn't know how to lay it to rest. Then I suppose I have no choice but to take Onkakudono's deal and hand you over. You see, Onkakudono claims he already knows how to break the curse of the raging waves. Oh, why would he know that? I've warned him about the curse many times. I suppose he must have dug into it. I suppose. You will have to be an offering to Unkakudono. One necessary to save Kamishima. But like, yeah. An offering, you mean like a sacrifice? In this day and age? Surely there's a way to save Kamishima that doesn't involve killing anyone. We can find a more humane route. You really think he just hand over that information while he's got leverage? Use your head. If you can't help, then refusing his method of lifting the curse isn't on the table anymore. That means there has to be a price. That's just how deals work in the business world. I don't care about the business world. Come now, you think you have a choice? Yes, I don't want to give up my body to someone researching immortality. He could kill me. But that's the thing. There's no need for you to worry about that. You won't stay dead. You'll live through whatever happens, won't you? Oh, that's fucked up. Stop. I refuse. I have a promise I have to keep, no matter what. You? All you do is eat, sleep, and watch TV all day. Are you shaming her? What promise could you possibly have to keep? Well, I can't say. Not right now. What nonsense. You're just saying whatever to save yourself. You realize you're choosing to stand against protecting everyone on the island from disaster? Do you really want that on your conscience? Not to mention you're the cause of this mess to begin with. It's time to take responsibility. So, the curse that happened previously, was she cut down first as a test if it even works? Like, because she has the mirror, right? So, were they just testing if it works on people that have the mirror? And they knew like that she would live through it anyway, or I guess they were willing to also take the risk of killing her, but was she, just supposed to be this guinea pig just to test if the curse works? Not to mention, you're the curse of this mess to begin with. It's time to take responsibility. No, that's not true. You're blaming the wrong person. You live here and eat at our expense for months and then refuse one request? One request to be a fucking sacrifice. Man, unbelievable. You are unbelievable. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. The handover is tomorrow night, the 8th. A transport boat will slip out of the port. Until then, do as you like. And don't bother trying to escape the island. I've told the ferry not to let you board. Huh. There's nowhere on this island my eyes don't reach. That's creepy. I don't wanna talk to him. Can we kill him? If I'd done this 5 years ago, maybe I could have stopped it. I won't make the same mistake. Oh, move! Yeah. We can change locations. Let's go. Let's get out of this freaking house. I'm going out for a bit. Fine. Talk to whoever you want. It won't change a thing. No one here will defy my decision. Dick. Is this what Awa was crying about? Tsukasa was crying about? At the Torii gate? That Sato will be going away? I panicked and came all the way out here, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Whatever happens, I still have to keep the promise I made to Tsukasa yesterday. Hey, Sato. Finally caught up. Do you have a minute? Shotaro? Good timing. I had something I wanted to ask you too. Oh, go ahead. Rocks. I believe that big rock on the coast is called Senjo Iwa. It means something like thousand-fold rock, and is a bit of a local landmark. Cool rock. This white beach lies on the southeastern side of the island. It's blanketed by the sound of waves. Yeah, it's nice. The sea's so calm today, just like yesterday. Hard to believe a curse could do anything to break this solace. Really nice background music. But I've enjoyed the art style and the sound design in the previous game as well. It's really amazing. Shotaro came back from Tokyo about 2 weeks ago to visit his family here. I was already staying at the Wakamura residence, so that's when we first met. Ever since then, he's been checking in on me a lot, like he's really concerned about me. Oh, that's nice. not a bad person at all, and I can see why so many people like him. But for some reason, it feels like we come from completely different worlds. Like we see things in a completely different light. To be honest, I feel there is a kind of distance between us as people. I mean, if you are not human, I am not human, then maybe that's the thing, if you're freaking immortal, maybe that's why you feel different from other people. My topic, your topic. Now we go first. I know this is a bit sudden, but I was wondering if you have some time later this afternoon. Huh, what for? You inviting me to something? Not exactly, just something a little complicated I want to talk about. Couldn't we just talk right here and now? No, I mean, I still need some time to prepare. I think I see how it is. You sure this is the time for that, though? Don't you have bigger things to worry about? Oh, well, yes, but even so, I really want you to be there. It's important. Alright, I'll be there. Just tell me when and where. Thank you. How about 1 p.m. down by the bay? Got it. I'll be there. Okay, so what is your topic? Alright, so I wanted to let you know. Sorry, I overheard your conversation with my old man earlier. Seriously? The one that they had just now? Wait, you did? How much did you hear? Pretty much the whole thing, I think. That house really has paper-thin walls. I heard about the curse, the sacrifice, and you coming back to life. Then yeah, you pretty much heard everything. Honestly, it caught me completely off guard. Same. Can't believe my old man's going on about all that. It's also ridiculous. I mean, who actually buys into that kind of superstition? But don't worry, Sato, I won't let him do this. I'm on your side. There's no place for something as ridiculous as sacrifices in this day and age. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. He's not a douchebag like I thought. Although this freaking... Oh my god, what's it called? What's the word? Collar. Yeah, that's how douchebags wear it. Anyway, you don't need to worry, Sato. I'll be your knight in shining armor. You're not going to be sacrificed for anything. That's very reassuring, thank you. Honestly, in a world with science as advanced as ours, talk of curses, sacrifices, and immortality, it's just nonsense. I think my old man has finally lost it. Pretty sure it's all the influence of that so-called sorcerer from Tokyo. Honestly, it's disgraceful. Yeah, it's a bit out of hand. Just so you know, after hearing all that, I confronted him, gave him a pretty firm piece of my mind. Piece? Piece of my mind. Wait, you did? You spoke to Mr. Wakamura? Sure did. I told him flat out that you weren't going to be a sacrifice for anything. Things got pretty heated after that. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to go that far for me. Well, you see, I actually have my own reason for not wanting to lose you to some silly secret sacrifice. Oh no, he's in love with Sato. Sato? Yes? I'll be direct. Once this whole mess is over, would you consider dating me with marriage in mind? Whoa. That's kind of... Although... I'm not sure what the standards are in Japan. Huh? Wait, what? You and me? I didn't see that one coming. No, Tsukasa is gonna... Is that why... Okay, maybe that's why Tsukasa was crying. You carry yourself so much more calmly than other girls. There's something elegant, almost regal about you. Such a pleasure to see. I feel like I'd do anything if it was for you. You're the first woman that's ever made me feel this way. I don't like this close-up. This close-up makes it seem creepy. I think us meeting here had to be fate. We were destined to find each other. Wow, You don't believe in curses, but you believe in fate? Oh, yeah, fair question. Good one. Touché. But this time, I feel like I have no choice but to believe. So, listen. I'm heading back to Tokyo next week. I was hoping you'd come with me. Wow, Tokyo. Just think it over, okay? I think it'll be a great chance for you. Honestly? I'll think about it. Damn, this is not fair. Dropping that on me right after saying he'd help save me. Frankly, I'm not interested at all. Oh, but if I reject him here and he takes it badly, I might lose his support. True. I just have to buy some time for now. I need some time to think it over. Oh, so you're open to the idea at least. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, honestly, I would get away from this island. What? What did you just say? Uh-oh. Wait, what? Tsukasa? How long have you been there? Oh, didn't know you were there, Tsukasa. Have you been eavesdropping on our secret conversation? That's not very polite. Secret conversation? So that's really how it is? Okay, the music is a bit too intense for this moment, I think. Sato, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. No, wait, Tsukasa, it's not what you think. Wait. I really am the worst. I'm sorry, I was so clueless. Oh, okay. Tsukasa, wait. I thought she'd be angry. What the hell was that? I'm sorry, I have to go. Oh, I loved his face. Yeah, okay, that's... Why is she... What? Excuse me? Whoa, whoa. Okay, we are expanding. Does that mean we'll get more recollections, you know, from the past? Ooh. Does that mean there's a chance we'll get new stuff here as well? Curious. Okay, let's continue. Shotaro asks Sato to start a relationship with the intention of eventually marrying her. Tsukasa, who happened to be there, is taken aback by what she's heard and runs away. Sato chases after her to clear up the misunderstanding. Yeah. Oopsie. I can't do this, it's not fair. Hey, Tsukasa, listen, you're okay, there's still a chance. No, there isn't. Tsukasa, Sato, what's going on? Okay, that's this moment. Well, I'm sorry, I can't explain right now. Tsukasa, come on, we're drawing too much attention here. Yeah, well. You feeling a little better now? Yeah, sorry. None of this is your fault, Sato. I know that. Well, I mean, I honestly thought she would get angry, so this is, I guess, a better outcome. And now we've missed the meeting time too. Shotaro's probably out there looking for us. Yeah, we'll find him later and apologize. I know we've been in this location, but... Barbie? A little silly Barbie? Anyone? Don't think so. These are the ruins of an old building called the Kantekisho Ruins. People hardly ever come here anymore. Tsukasa was in pieces earlier, but at least she seems to have calmed down a bit. I mean, after something like that, of course she'd be upset. So you're saying that today was the first time he ever said anything like that to you? Yeah, I had no idea he would be confessing out of the blue like that. I mean, I get it now. I know you aren't interested in him, but... I guess I really am still just a kid. I don't have the confidence to confess like that. Do we... We shouldn't know Sato's age, right? Here it says 17. But can we be sure of that? I mean, if she just freaking appeared out of nowhere? I guess this is just what Wakamura has been telling people. This is believable. Getting married, going to Tokyo together, that's way too much for me to even begin to think about. Yeah, he just skipped several steps ahead. I guess guys from the city are just like that. Still, you handled it so calmly, I was seriously impressed. If you say so. You were so calm and collected. I swear I can hardly believe you're the same age as me. I wish I could stay that calm. Yeah, well, I'm not sure she's the same age. Although, you seem a bit different too. Did something happen? I only really caught the tail end of your conversation back there. Well, yes, honestly it's been quite a day. But I was planning to tell you everything. Huh, tell me what? You're kinda scaring me with that serious look. Well, what I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane, for all sorts of reasons. But every word of it is true. I need you to believe me, okay? Okay. Scary? So, this morning, Mr. Wakamura came to me. What? I don't even... You can't be serious. You're going to be offered up as a sacrifice tomorrow? And what? Some cursed storm is coming to the island and you died and came back? Are you actually being serious? Yep. Or at least Mr. Wakamura is completely convinced that's the case. Shotaro said it was all nonsense. He didn't believe a word of it. Nuh-uh, this is not okay. This is all seriously messed up. You said before you didn't really remember much about your past, right? But claiming that you died? That has to be bullshit. Sato? Why aren't you saying anything? Hello, Sato, you okay? Well, I don't know. What? Hello? Okay, so let's talk about Tsukasa. So, things have gotten a bit messed up now. But I still think you need to tell Shotaro how you feel. You really think so? But he's clearly into you, not me. I mean, I don't think his feelings are just gonna flip once you tell him. In fact, I'd be even more worried if he changed his mind that easily. I guess that's true. That said, letting him know your feelings is the best way to have him realize you're an option for him. I'm pretty sure up until now he just hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't noticed all the great stuff about you. Realize I'm an option? I'm not so sure that's the problem. You never know. Even if he doesn't respond to you right away, his feelings could always change over time. Just look at you. You're cute, you're smart, and you're a great person. You've got every reason to be confident. You're making me blush. It does sound convincing coming from you. I mean, I was totally ready to just throw it out there to see what would happen and all. But now you're starting to make me think I might actually have a shot. Exactly. No need to rush. Just take your time and let both of your feelings develop. Thanks, Sato, you're right. I can't just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. But you really are good at this, Sato. You must be super experienced with all this. Of course I am. They don't call me a living encyclopedia for nothing. Oh yes, Miss Encyclopedia. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot too. Okay. So, did you finish writing the love letter? Well, I did finish it, but I ripped it up and threw it away. Oh, damn. Don't worry, I'll write another one today. It's probably a good thing I get a redo. The first one was all me anyway. Yeah, that's the spirit. I suppose I'll need one more thing, Sato. You'll need to invite Shotaro over for me again. Yep, that I can do. I'll get him to come even if it kills me. Thanks, but I'd rather you didn't get killed over this. So silly. Alright, time to rewrite that love letter. So, Sato, you okay? Well, I don't know. Huh? Huh? What do you mean? What else do you want me to do? I don't think I can keep hiding the truth about myself much longer. She deserves to know. Yeah, but it is not working. Okay. All that said, I feel like whatever's going on with you is way more serious. Yeah, about that. You think we can talk for a bit? I have something important to share. Whoa, that serious face again. You're kinda scaring me. So, the truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few. Wait, really? That's great! So, what did you remember? Well, I wanna keep this just between us for now. That okay? Yeah, of course, totally. Earlier when you said you couldn't believe we were the same age, you were right. The truth is, although I might look quite young, I've actually been around for a very long time. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding. I knew something was up, I knew it. So, how old are you? Already 20? No, a little older than that, like 870? Whoa, I need to guess even higher? Alright then, let's take a big jump. 23. I guess I lied, it's actually a lot older than that. I think, at least. A lot older? No, I'm not sure where to guess. Wait, you're not gonna tell me you're secretly some ancient grandma, are you? Yep, that's about right. Huh? Also, that part about me dying and coming back, there might be some truth to that too. Huh? Yeah, so in other words, I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you. Good one. There's no way. So shook. Wait, are you actually being serious here? Yep, completely serious. I mean, I always thought you said some pretty weird things, but this one takes the cake. I guess you did always have a kind of strange vibe about you. Hearing this does sort of make sense. But like, how did that even happen? Well, it's so long ago, I barely remember. But long ago, for some reason I can't quite remember, I ended up eating the flesh of a mermaid. The flesh of a mermaid? Oh, I've actually heard stories about that. Eating mermaid flesh is supposed to make you immortal, right? Exactly, that's the stuff. No way. So those stories were real? So you have an immortal body and you've been alive for who knows how long? Yep, that sums it up. So, how old are you, really? Well, I'm actually not too sure. I'm not really the forgetful type, but I think there was just a human limit to how much I could ever remember. Even when living normally, you wind up forgetting stuff from a long time ago, right? I guess, maybe. I've only been alive 17 years, so I wouldn't really know. Oh, yeah. The oldest memory I can still remember probably goes back several centuries at least. Damn, so you really are an ancient grandma. No, I was only 17 when I ate the mermaid flesh, you know? So I wasn't exactly lying about my age. In terms of looks, I'm still a spry young 17-year-old. Well, sure, I can't argue with that. But you're saying you're actually immortal? I think that tops my surprises for today. You believe me? Of course, you joke around a lot, but I trust you when I say it's serious. Thank you. Okay. So, if you really did become immortal from eating the flesh of a mermaid, then I guess handing you over to some bigwig like this Unkakudono actually starts to make sense. Yep, if I get handed over to him, I'm pretty sure he'd figure it out. Who knows what could happen? Right? That'd be bad news. No telling what he'd do after that. And if it's the truth, I guess there's no point in making excuses either. Exactly. What about that curse of the raging waves? Is that true too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's real too. I think I'm somehow connected to that place called Taishima that came up in the curse's story. Oh, you are? But even so, I don't think I caused the curse. At least, I hope not. So you're saying you were on Taishima like 400 years ago? Yeah, I think so. I don't really remember what kind of person I was back then though. Even so, I can't believe the old man just straight out said he was going to hand you over tomorrow. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get out of that. Well, I'm gonna help you, obviously. How about you really do just run away to Tokyo with Shotaro then? I'd rather not. There has to be a better way. I mean, to me that sounds like a perfectly fine solution to get out of this freaking island. Yeah, even as I said it, I realized I hadn't really thought it through very much. Let's take this one step at a time. Besides, I don't think the curse will just disappear if I leave the island. Yeah, even if you were the cause, that would mean they could have just kicked you off the island, right? It kinda feels like the old man's just trying to pin everything on you. Yeah, there has to be some reason behind it. Either way, if we could somehow stop this curse of the raging waves or whatever, I'd probably solve all my problems. Probably, yeah, but how are we supposed to stop a curse when you don't even know what it is? I always thought all this curse stuff was just occult nonsense. I never thought it could be real. Well, they are. Spirits and curses really do exist, no doubt about it. It was totally normal to live with them way back when, so it surprised me that these days everyone just acts like they're not real. No way, this is also surreal. Well, I suppose you being here is already past surreal and into the mythical. I guess I gotta rethink what's normal. Yeah. I guess that means our best chance at the moment probably lies in your memory somewhere. Do you really not remember anything about what you were doing before you washed up on the island? No, while I now remember that I was on Taishima 400 years ago, everything between then and waking up here is completely blank. I'm guessing I might have been asleep somewhere for the last 400 years or something like that. Damn, how did something like that even happen? You think it's connected to whatever happened to Taishima? Yep, probably. Still, sleeping for 400 years? That's just unreal. Feels like something out of a story. I mean, you fit into our society so naturally, it's hard to believe you're not from the same era. I was quite lost at first, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I tried really hard to fit in. Everything had changed so much, there were surprises around every corner. It was pretty overwhelming at first. I can imagine, it's like that old tale of Urashima Taro. You came back and centuries had gone by. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, it is quite similar. I'm amazed the tale of Urashima Taro is still being told even now. But you know what amazed me the most? TV. It was incredible how much I could learn from it. So that's why you were always glued to the TV. Still, that's amazing. I can't believe you managed to blend in so naturally just from watching TV. Yep, it was actually easier than I expected. Felt more like visiting a country with a different culture than jumping through time. And I guess since I barely remembered anything from my past, there wasn't much to get in the way of learning new stuff. Right, because that's why you seemed a bit distant when you first arrived on the island. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was such a pain. You were just scared, right? You had no memories and were thrown into a completely different era. I was lucky though, everyone on the island was so kind. That helped a lot. Still, I still can't believe the old man wants to offer you as a sacrifice. That's so messed up. It do be messed up. I wish you could remember a bit more about yourself though. Aren't you even a little curious about who you were? Doesn't it worry you? Honestly, not really. I mean, I was probably just another person. Doubt I was anyone special. Don't say that, you never know. Well, either way, we'll just have to make a bunch of good memories for the new you. That sounds good. Even these last few months have been filled with great memories for me. Hang on, I just realized. If you really are immortal, Sato. Every time you said, even if it kills me, you kinda left out the part where that's not actually possible. Damn, you're right, that does sound bad now. Wait, no, it's the opposite. It means I'm so determined that I'd risk dying despite my immortality. So coming from you, it actually carries even more weight. Got it. Phew, I think I spun that one pretty well. You know I can hear you, right? But then I would really like to have the recollection or something, like to see the scene when Sato eats the mermaid's flesh. I would love if they included that here in this game. You know what? I actually feel kinda relieved. Even after learning all this about me, you aren't treating me any different. Well, yeah, you're still you. Nothing's really changed for me. Thank you. I'm glad I could tell you the truth. Usually when people find out, they freak out and quickly pull away. I was worried you'd do the same. Yeah. I mean, I can see why some people might distance themselves if they find out. Yuza's ma was totally shunned when people started blaming her. Anyway, don't worry. I won't tell us all. Your secret's safe with me. Talk about Yuza's mother. Hey, you said Yuza's mom was shunned for something? All Sui ever told me was that she passed away in the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago. Right, you wouldn't know about it. I mean, I guess it's not exactly something you'd share with a guest to the island. Truth is, they pinned the blame for that whole disaster on her, said it was Mari's fault. What? Seriously? But why? No idea, people just started saying she was some kind of bad omen or something. Sure, she never really fit in on the island, but that was no reason to treat her like that, yeah. That's probably why things felt so tense when Yuza came back to the island a few months back. I figured folks were just joking around, so I didn't really think too much of it. That's so cruel, even after she's gone? But you know, it's quite similar to what's happening to you right now. The old man called you the same thing they called her. What was it? The Raging Waves curse bearer? Wait, so they said Mara was the source of the curse too? That is weird, but what does it mean? Could it be Yuza's ma was actually like you? Like she was also immortal? And maybe she didn't really go missing, but was actually sacrificed to this Unkakudono? But Mr. Wakamura said he won't make the same mistake from 5 years ago, so I don't think that's it. Yeah. Right, yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Still, I wonder if Yuza or Tsuyu know anything about this curse of the Raging Waves. Yeah, it's not exactly an easy topic to bring up, but we don't really have any other leads. Let's go talk to Tsuyu, we can ask her about Mari and the curse. But wait, if Yuza's ma really was this curse bearer or whatever, that means she dragged not only herself and her family, but the whole island into the storm. That's kinda a scary thing to think about. Yeah, I can't imagine she did it on purpose. Maybe at the very least she didn't know about it, but even then... It's still awful. Either way, the outcome was such a terrible one. Nope, this curse bearer stuff has to be total bull. I'm not buying it. Yep, I couldn't agree more. But then where did all these curse bearer rumors come from in the first place? There's gotta be a way to prove they're unfounded. Bet you anything it was that so-called sorcerer the old man's been talking to. Has to be. Maybe we could go shake it out of them until they admit it was all made up? It's a bit extreme, but if we could pull it off, it would clear things up. Although, even if we prove you're not the curse bearer, they're still gonna come after you for being immortal. I guess so, yeah. They want me because I'm immortal, not just because of the curse. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I really just want to believe all this curse bearer stuff is just nonsense. Let's talk about something else. There's gotta be something else we can do. The only other people I really trust around here are Azami and Yuza. If we ask them, I bet they'd help. Would you rather I didn't tell them? I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd keep it secret, but... Yeah, I'd rather avoid telling anyone else. Gotcha, well done. Maybe we could just hide out somewhere until tomorrow, buy a little time. But where could we hide? Oh! But I'm not sure if that's the right choice here. Not even sure if I should mention it. What is it? Eh, whatever. You trusted me with your secret, so I guess it's only fair I sure want to. Oh, you have a secret too? Keep this between us, okay? It's about my pa, actually. Wait, your dad? But I thought you grew up with just your mom. I did. That's why I got curious about who my pa was and started digging on my own. Didn't have much to go on, but I managed to piece it together. Maybe I've got a knack for detective work. Wow, that's incredible. A detective just like on TV. Anyway, turns out he's a very rich guy from Isa. Apparently, way back, my ma used to work as a maid at his estate. Wait, does that mean... You guessed it. I'm his illegitimate child. Oof, that's a tough one. I mean, I kinda suspected it already, so it wasn't a huge shock or anything. Besides, he's been sending child support this whole time, so I'm grateful, honestly. Wow, your life really is like a TV show. Anyway, I've actually snuck off to meet him a few times. You met your dad, all on your own, and that wasn't a problem? Surprisingly, yeah, he was happy to see me. He even said he'd wanted to meet me too, took me out for dinner a couple of times and all. How nice. But you're smart and so cute, I can see why he'd be proud. I've got no complaints about the life I have now with Ma. I'm not out to shake him down for cash or stir up trouble or anything. That said, I've never told Ma that I met with him. There's still bad blood there, apparently. Oh, that's not good. Nobody on the island knows about this. You're the first person I've ever told. Whoa, this turned into a full-on secret swap. Anyway, worst case scenario, I thought we could maybe ask my pa for help. He's pretty rich, so he could probably arrange a place for you to hide for a while. Might help us buy some time to look into this curse. That's quite the connection to have. Thanks for sharing with me. Having a place to lay low would be great, but won't he be suspicious if we don't explain things? Honestly, I'm not sure. We either lie to him or risk telling the truth. And personally, I'd rather not lie to him. You think it's better to keep your secret even from my pa? Yeah, sorry, I'd really rather no one knew. I get it. If word got out, I'd probably stir up a whole new mess. Let's keep that as our last resort then. It was a great idea though, thanks. Hey, Tsukasa, I just had a thought. Yeah, what is it? This Onkakudono guy, he says he has a way to break the curse of the raging waves, right? Yeah, sounds like it. That's what he's offering in exchange for you, right? Then what if we somehow stole that from him? Oh, bold idea. You mean we fake the trade and swipe it instead? No, I mean, what if I just snuck into Onkakudono's place and took it? So we've had our detective arc and now we're going undercover. Are we spies now? Yeah, okay, that's probably not very realistic. I do think it's a bit of a stretch. We don't exactly have the skills or intel for a spy mission. Still, if there was some way to break the curse of the raging waves, that'd solve everything. Exactly. Okay, guess we can move, go elsewhere. Come on, let's go talk to Tsuyu. Yeah, and we should apologize to Shotaro too. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Tsuyu first. Hello? Anybody home? Doesn't look like anyone's here. Guess we'll have to wait to talk to Tsuyu. Let's come back later. Oh! Okay. Well, I'm sorry for choosing Rome, I guess. Looks like Shotaro isn't home. Where did everyone go? Yeah, no one's here right now. Oh! Eek! Oh, it's just the phone. That scared me. Pick it up! Oh. I would. I'll get it. Tsukasa freaking sliding up. Hello, Wakamura residents? Hmm? You one of the Wakamuras? Actually, no one from the Wakamura family is home right now. Would you mind calling back later? Wait, really? Then that means... You must be that immortal girl? Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. If this is a prank call, I'm hanging up. Something about his tone really irks me. Huh, so this is where you've been hiding. Took me forever to find you. Who is this? Huh, my dear Sato, it's been a while. He knows the mermaid name. Or not the mermaid name, but the name from the story. He knows you? Hang up? I'm curious. Looks like you've got the wrong number. Please double check the number and call again. Whoa, hold it. Don't you hang up on me, you little shit. I know exactly who I'm talking to. Sounds like he actually knows who you are, Sato. I think this might be our chance to get some new info. I've got a really bad feeling about this. So, my dear little Osato, I hear Unkakodono's got his eye on you now. You're awfully well informed. Mind telling me who you are? But of all the people out there, it was Unkakudono who found out? Damn, that geezer's gonna hunt you to the ends of hell, huh? Answer me. Who the hell are you? Tell me. Whoa, you're really fired up. Hang on, wait, you fucking serious? You don't remember me? For real? That's real harsh, after everything we had, all that passionate talk about our future together? Wait, what? Come on, just because I don't remember you doesn't mean you get to start spouting nonsense. Huh. You'll know if it's nonsense soon enough. And listen, I'm actually the one trying to help you here, you know? Might wanna hear me out. What do you mean? So, this Unkakudono, he's a psycho old man funneling cash into researching immortality. If he gets his hands on you, he'll be strapped to a table in his lab while he cuts you open alive. He'll sit there watching as you die and regenerate, all as part of his fucked up experiments. And once you're all healed up, slice and dice again, rinse and repeat, over and over. Sounds fun, huh? That's straight up torture. Yeah. Even if your body's immortal, the pain is all real. Becoming his sacrificial guinea pig be nothing but hell on earth. You sure know a lot about this. Well, yeah, that's why you should come to me instead. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it, Osato? Huh? I'll take you into my protection before you're handed over to Unkakudono. All you need to do is shut up and do as you're damn told, woman. Oh, hell no. Yeah, fucking dick. If you think I'd ever grovel to some nameless creep like you, you've got another thing coming. I refuse. You'll remember me when we meet, I promise. So here's the deal. Get on today's last ferry to Tobaport. Come alone. Got it? I'm gonna say not a chance. What? Not a chance. Damn right, she isn't going anywhere with you. So do us both a favor and never contact me again. Oh, come on, is that really how you're gonna play it? Listen, if you don't show up when I say, I'll tear through every last damas on this island. Slice them all to fucking pieces. Sound good to you? That's what happens when people defy me. No mercy, just punishment. What? So I'll say it once more, my dear Sato. If you don't want this island to be a bloodbath, get on the last ferry. Come to Tobaport, alone. This is your last chance. You get that, right? When you say no mercy, just punishment, what exactly are we talking about here? Oh, you know. I have this little curse power, and let's just say it can be pretty fucking potent. Another curse? I guess I could show it off by cursing every woman on the island. Kill them all off one by one. How's that sound? That way everyone else on the island will see the one girl who doesn't die and, well, guess your secret's out. Oh, damn, okay. No. So yeah, better just do as I say. No point fighting it. I've already got an assassin mixed in with the locals. Everything's set. An assassin? An assassin mixed in with the locals? Yep, and they're fucking nuts. Gave him a curse and they were way too thrilled to use it. Dead serious too. He's like a psycho killer. You get those sometimes. Natural killers. Huh. Pretty sure they've already made their move, and unless I call them off, they sure ain't stopping. Is he being serious? I'll check with you again after the first body drops, but I really recommend you make the smart choice before that. Anywho, Ferry's leaving soon, so tick-tock, my dear Sato. Don't keep me waiting. Huh? Wait! This is bad. You heard all that, right? Yeah, killing people with curses? No way, right? Well... I knew I had a bad feeling about that phone call. I mean, I'm still glad we picked it up, right? We came back here thinking Shotaro might be around. But now that I think about it, there's a good chance I could run into Mr. Wakamura too. That could get awkward. It's fine. Flag. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Kameshimaru, help us out here. I'm really glad Tsukasa's here with me. I don't think I could have handled all this if I were alone. The last ferry leaves in, what, less than an hour now? And if I don't get on it, the whole island is in trouble. All that talk about curses and killing people and we still have no idea who that even was. Felt like he knew something about your past too. Yeah, but as far as I can remember, I honestly have no idea who he is. They knew about Unkakudono and his research, so they're definitely involved in some way or another. Then maybe it's someone who doesn't get along with Unkakudono and wants to steal you away from him? Makes sense. Trying to help me is probably just a front, so his real goal has got to be something like that. So maybe he just acted like he knew you to put you at ease? Could be, but if he really wanted to put me at ease, I don't think he had the right tone. Yeah, that attitude was anything but reassuring. Like, was he actually serious thinking you'd go along with all that just because he barked at you? Not to mention threatening to curse the people on the island to death. It's hard to tell how serious he was. Well, one thing's clear. He's bad news. Ah, wait. Someone's coming home. Shotaro. Ah, damn it. Well, you came back, huh, Sato? Everything is still so up in the air that I really didn't want to have to see him right now. He could have at least come home a little bit earlier and taken that damn phone call for me. Yeah. What's wrong, girl? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, we just got a strange, threatening phone call. Oh, tell me more. So some nobody we don't even know wants you sent off on the last ferry today. Yes, they said if I don't go, the island will be struck with no mercy, just punishment. Bah, he's just trying to snatch you out from under Unkakudono's nose. Always some fools trying to play smart. Pulling a stunt like that wouldn't just get you on Unkakudono's bad side. It'd be a hell of a lot worse than that. Ignore that fool's call. You're going to Unkakudono tomorrow like we planned. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I totally should have said something earlier, but I'm totally against this whole sacrifice nonsense. Hey old man, if you can lift that curse of the raging waves before tomorrow, then Sato doesn't have to be offered as a sacrifice, right? Well, yeah, if that was possible. But that curse stumped even the finest sorcerer I know. You'd need solid proof it's been broken. That's fine. That assassin or whatever they were talking about kinda worries me. Who the heck could it be? He said they're blending in with the locals. I really hope it's not someone we know. Okay. Wait, what else did he say? Something about an assassin? Yes, they said someone wielding a curse power has mixed in with the locals and is already proceeding with their plans. Think it could be true? Most likely bluffing, but I'll have folks look into it just in case. Either way, if we nab the assassin first, there ain't nothing to worry about. This is my Kamishima. I don't like hearing we have unknowns mixed in with my people. Seeing as we're being threatened by a curse, couldn't you ask that sorcerer you trust to help us deal with it? Not happening. Too short notice. Even just one consultation takes a whole month of back and forth with their manager for an appointment. Not to mention you can't even imagine how much it costs. You don't trouble someone like that over some damn fool's prank call when it's probably just a bluff. Seriously? They're that big a deal? I guess neither of the two we bumped into yesterday was the sorcerer then. Huh. Who are you talking about? Yesterday we spoke to a man and a woman in traditional clothes who asked where this place was. They didn't stop by? Huh. Oh, right, yeah, some shady-looking folks came around. Also, that was not the sorcerers, okay. They said something about a great storm curse drawing near and told me I should warn everyone to prepare for evacuation. Wait, so even people from outside the island know about this curse of the raging waves? But then, who exactly were they? Are they the assassins? Beats me. Claimed they were with the police or some such, but something smelled fishy to me. They were rambling on about mummies and whatnot. Didn't make a lick of sense. Ain't got time to mess with folks like that. Told them I already knew and had them get lost. Anyone with even the slightest spirit sense can tell the island's affected by a curse right now. They were just scam artists using that to spout nonsense to squeeze out donations. Bunch of crooked psychics, that's all. Got no time to be dealing with folks like that. Is that really all it was? Something about it is nagging at me. Is this curse of the raging waves definitely real? I already told you, it's as real as they get. So what are we gonna do now, old man? First off, Sato ain't going anywhere. Stay put till that last fairy dog's back on the mainland. You sure that's safe? Curses or not, there's no way anyone is going to just go around killing off a bunch of people. That just ain't practical. Well, wouldn't you fucking know it, it happens. That said, someone sneaking in as an assassin, that could happen. I see. Bah! Even if their curse was just a bluff, they're clearly planning something. Ain't no way I'll let it slide. Threatening not just me, but Unkakudono? They'll regret messing with us. I'll smoke them out myself and have them confess all their bullshit. Yikes, he's pissed. You two stay right here, got it? Okay. He's gone, sped out like a bullet. So, what now? He told us to wait here, but... Well, we don't need to catch the ferry anymore. Still, feels like a waste of time just sitting here. Let's go see if we can find Tsuyu. Sounds good. If we can find a way to stop the curse of the raging waves, there'd be no reason to sacrifice you. Let's go. About an hour and a half later. Okay. Well, we definitely learned a lot more after speaking with Tsuyu. Oh, okay. Huh? Tsukasa? Damn it. Listen, there's no way I'm letting them sacrifice you. Not for anything. Thanks, Tsukasa. Sorry, I got so worked up. Don't worry about it. That's just who you are. I guess the last ferry should have reached the mainland by now. Yeah, think the old man managed to find that assassin? Let's go see what's going on outside. Not like we have much else to do now. Yeah. Oh, I think we're coming up on the on Sato getting sliced. Still, I can't get over what Sui told us earlier. What a shock. I can't imagine how much you've been through, Sato. Yeah, my memories also came rushing back so suddenly. I wasn't really sure what to do. Okay, let's move. Oh. Oh, look, it's Shotaro. Hello. Hey, you two. Perfect timing. My old man's been stomping around with this wild look on his face, asking people if they've seen anyone suspicious. You two know anything about that? Actually, yeah, we do. So I guess he's trying to track down that assassin who's blending in on the island somewhere. Wow, so people really announce threats like that over the phone. Still, I'm glad the old man didn't take the bait. That was probably the right call. But if it's not just Unkakudona's people after you, then we've got a new problem on our hands. Yep. Yep. Surroundings. The sun's starting to go down. Maybe that's part of it, but something feels off. Oh, there's the person. Okay, looking for coffee. Oh, this one is fancy. Ooh la la. Maverick Mandy. Nice. Anything else? Anything else? There's someone. Even with everything going on, he still manages to stay calm. I know it's not fair to lean on him only when things get tough, but his confidence makes it hard not to. If this so-called assassin really has slipped in among the others, running around blindly like my old man won't get us anywhere. We don't have enough to go on yet, so it's hard to say anything for sure. But at the very least, I'd be looking for people with regular contact with those of the island. Right, anyone who rarely leaves the island isn't really a likely suspect. So that means that people like Shotaro and me, who live off the island most of the time, are the most suspicious. I've thought about Shotaro maybe being the assassin. Given the situation, yeah, I still don't fully trust him. Tsukasa's clearly on edge. I can't blame her, this whole situation is such a mess. Yeah. You know, it's also possible that the caller and the assassin are both working for Unkakudono. Wait, why would you think that? It's possible that he either never had the means to lift the curse of the raging waves like he promised, or never intended to hand it over in the first place. Oh, I get it. That way he could just get Sato without keeping his end of the bargain. Plus, he could also then turn around and pin everything on your old man. Exactly. Sharp as ever, Tsukasa. Thanks. Either way, if someone like that really is out there, we need to stay on guard. Definitely. About earlier today. Sorry about missing our meeting today. I was the one who asked and ended up standing you up. Something urgent came up and I couldn't make it. Ah, right, that. Well, stuff happens. I'm not mad or anything, but I do wish you'd brought it up a little sooner. Right, sorry. Mind telling me what exactly happened? Well, something unexpected came up and kinda threw off my whole schedule. So you can't say any more than that? You're not even gonna tell me what you want to talk about? Yeah, I can't tell you that either, sorry. Right. Well, whatever, let's just say you owe me one. Owe you one? Yeah, sometime when I need it, you'll have to do something for me. Wait, that's not fair. It's not her fault, I'm the one who caused all the problems today. You see, I was actually the one who... Tsukasa, stop, this isn't the time for this. But if I don't, you... Whoa, why do I feel like I'm the bad guy here? You're the one who didn't show up. No, you're not the bad guy. It really is my fault. I'm sorry. No, it's on me. Sato didn't do anything wrong. Okay, relax. For the sake of your friendship, I let it slide. Let's just reschedule for another time. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Things are a little hectic today. We can talk about that more another time. So, about getting you out of that whole sacrifice mess. Ah, yes, about that. I've been thinking, and maybe it's best if we leave for Tokyo together first thing tomorrow. Lay low for a while. Yeah, I know, it looks like I'm just using this chaos as an excuse, but at this point, I don't think I can offer any other options. What do you think? Well, first off, thanks for thinking over it for me. But would it be okay if I give it a little more thought? Sure, but if you take the ferry, my old man will catch on. If you want to go, it'll have to be on a small boat, quietly, just after dawn. I'll need time to set things up, so I need your answer by tonight. Okay, I'll think it through. Huh? What's wrong? Looks like you got something caught in your bangs. What? Oh no, how embarrassing. You always seem so calm and collected, but I guess everyone has their moments. Huh? Where? You want me to take a look? No, it's okay. I've still got that hand mirror on me. The fucking mirrors, they are... She's gonna get cut down now. Let's take a look. There it is. Is that a feather? When did that get there? Got it. That looks bad. What the... What the hell is that? Huh? Something wrong, Sato? Can you only, like, can you see the curse in the mirrors then? There's something behind me. Huh? Don't make me turn around. What was that? I should check. Oh no, they're gonna make me turn around. Sato, what's wrong? You okay? There's nothing behind you. I am checking behind me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Freaking zoom and scare me. Huh, I could have sworn it was right around here. There's nothing there. Maybe I imagined it. Yeah. Ah, shit, that hurts. Ah. Huh. Huh. Damn it, it hurts. It hurts. It cuts straight through me. My insides are on fire. This is it, isn't it? I just died. But how? What happened? Oh, Tsukasa, I'm sorry. They got me. So this is the power of the curse then. It's real. I saw something for a split second and then it cut me down. Okay, just relax. Breathe. Nice and slow. This is bad. People are coming over. It's turning into a scene. Oh no. Not here. Everyone will see. Yeah. Damn it. Everyone will know I can heal. What do I do? They're all panicking. No choice. Just act dazed, clueless, then run away while I can. She looked more intimidating than anything. Slash from the curse leaves Sato with a large wound on her chest. She dies, but only for a moment, and then resurrects in front of everyone, revealing that she is no normal person. She escapes in a panic, unsure of what will happen next. Yeah. Pim, pim. Huh? Was I asleep? Oh, right. I got attacked out of nowhere, right in the middle of Chuo Street. Every time I come back to life, my head's always foggy, my memory's all over the place. Oh, soon everyone else will be getting cut down, though. Let's see, after I was cut down, everyone saw me resurrect, so I panicked and started running around trying to hide. But in the end, Mr. Wakamura found me. He told me to stay put in the house and keep my head down. Sounds like things are getting pretty chaotic on the island, because of me. Apparently, Mr. Wakamura told everyone he would handle it, which helped smooth things over. What now? It's already pitch black outside. It's quiet, too quiet. It's putting me on edge. Yeah. Sorry, I clicked wrong. I wanted to click the flag. Hameshimaru is still in his usual spot. It's weirdly reassuring to see him. Okay. I'm gonna touch that phone in a second. I think that will move the story. No signs of anyone out there. I wonder where Mr. Wakamura is. Also a quick look. There's a new Barbie. Okay. Anyway. Telephone. The phone's quiet now. Let's hope it stays that way. Oh! Oh! Okay. Never mind. Never mind, I was wrong. I don't know what to click. Someone's suddenly gonna appear. Because there's lots of shoes here. Okay, let's think. So now everyone knows I can't die. But be that as it may, I've still got something I need to do. This is it. Time to see it through. To Today's been so hectic. I need to take a second, gather my thoughts and figure out what comes next. Curse of the Raging Waves. Right now, over the southern sea of Kamishima, the curse of the raging waves is creating a huge storm that has started to churn the sea. They say it can whip up a violent storm without warning, the kind that can flip a boat in an instant. Mr. Wakamura plans to hand me over to Unkakudono to find a way to stop the curse. That handover is supposed to happen tomorrow. But Shotaro is against that plan. This morning, he asked if I'd run away with him, escape the island, and flee to Tokyo. Oh yeah, I still haven't given him an answer. I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. I can't go with Shotaro. Earlier today, I got a creepy call demanding I turn myself in. They said if I didn't comply, an assassin with a curse would start killing people. I didn't go. And sure enough, later that evening, I was struck out of nowhere by some invisible slash and killed. Whoever did it was probably testing whether I'd really come back to life, while also showing off their power all in one go. And it worked perfectly. The island went into panic, with people both terrified of me for not dying and of the one who attacked me. If it really was an assassin mixed in among the locals that used the curse to do all that, we're in serious trouble. But who is the assassin? A curse that can kill someone instantly from a distance. That's not just dangerous, it's terrifying. None of the curses I've ever known work like that. They were never that convenient or all-powerful. Because I would also suspect Kukiko, because she was handing out the mirrors, but we saw that she was also cut down, so she can't be behind this. None of the curses I've ever known work like that. They were never that convenient or all-powerful. They say when you curse someone, you're cursing yourself as well. Using a curse always comes with risks or with strict conditions. To target me so precisely in that exact moment and place, from somewhere I couldn't even see? There must have been some really specific conditions to pull it off. The mirror? I should try to recall the cursed slash that hit me and see if there's anything else I can remember. As for how to actually stop the curse of the raging waves, the information Tsuyu gave us this afternoon might help. I should go over it again to get everything straight. Okay, wait, there's a lot of... Wait, maybe let's focus... yeah, let's focus on the Tsuyu's information. Earlier today, after Mr. Wakamura told me to wait here, we snuck out and went to talk to Tsuyu. We learned some other important info there. Oh. Eh? Are you kidding me? Wakamura's fixing to hand you over to someone to try and break the curse of the raging waves? Treating people like they're nothing but tools. That's just plain awful. Exactly, but if we can figure out how to lift the curse ourselves, then maybe it won't come to that. If you know anything about the curse of the raging waves, please, we need your help. Well, of course. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you, Sato. Well, reckon it's fine to tell you. I was about to tell Yuza and Azami later anyway. Come on, Nito, I've got something to show you. I promise I tell you Yuza and Azami tonight, but there's something I need to check, so I'll fill you two in first. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I guess focusing on the slash curse, I guess might be unavailable now. Ah, there it is, just as I remember it. Tsuyu, are you sure you're okay to be climbing these rocks with your injured leg? Oh, don't you worry about me, still got a few tricks left in these old bones. Truth is, I put together a little shrine behind these rocks. Nobody else knows it's there, so it's been hidden here for ages now. Really? There was a shrine all the way out here? Oh, is this one of those bronze mirrors? I think I saw one in my history textbook once. Huh. It's kinda old and worn, but it's so small and cute. It's a beauty, alright? But there's a lot more to it than it looks. Yeah, I can see that. The sound of crashing waves and the distant roar of the sea fills the air. The weather's so nice, and yet something about it has me on edge. And I'm hoping we can go back and think back on the cutting down moment. Even out here, Tsuyu remains her usual calm, unshakable self. Unfortunately, that only makes it harder to tell where the jokes end and the serious talk begins. I think I might have picked up a bit of that from her. Tsuyu, what exactly is that mirror? This here, it used to belong to Mare, Yuza's mother. Oh, wait, Yuza's ma? Well, to be precise, Mare found it at the bottom of the old well after she came to Kamishima. The old well? That's where this bronze mirror came from? Sure is, though I don't know much beyond that, I'm afraid. Anywho, she said we had to keep it enshrined somewhere that overlooked the southern sea, so we tucked it away back here. Huh. It was here even back when Mara was still alive, so that's gotta be near 20 years now. That's a long time. Huh. So, does that mirror have some connection to the curse of the raging waves? Sure does. Listen, all I'm about to tell you is just what Mara once told me. But I trusted her with all my heart, so I'll speak as if I know it all to be true. Yes, of course. This curse of the raging waves isn't some tiny little curse that someone can just throw out whenever they like. It's a massive curse that's been churning down off the southern coast of Kamishima for a good 400 years now, non-stop. Wait, seriously? If that's true, wouldn't there be a huge storm all the time? There's the thing, the curse had been sealed away all this time, held back. All because of a sacrifice offered up 400 years ago. A sacrifice? Yes, a real sacrifice. You don't mean like symbolically, you're saying someone was actually sacrificed to keep the curse at bay? Exactly, many years ago, someone made the ultimate sacrifice, but thanks to that, the source of the curse was sealed away. And this here bronze mirror supposedly belonged to the very person who was sacrificed. No way. Thing is, even with that sacrifice, after 400 years, the effects that held back the curse are getting weaker and weaker. Wait, really? So, in other words, now that the curse is overpowering its seal, the curse of the raging waves could be set loose again. That's how it seems. But at the same time, it seems the curse itself has become a lot weaker over the last 400 years. Even with the seal wearing thin, the power of this bronze mirror has been able to keep it at bay. It's managed to hold back the curse of the raging waves for the past 10 or so years. The mirror doesn't hold a candle to a real sacrifice, but still, it's got enough power to suppress the curse. Right. So, if it wasn't for that mirror, the curse might have already swallowed up the island. But if that's the case, Mara wasn't a curse bearer trying to unleash the curse at all. In fact, she was the complete opposite. She found the mirror and was trying to hold it back, right? Well, that's true, but it ain't quite the whole story. What do you mean? To explain what I mean, I need to tell you about where Mara came from. I thought no one knew where she came from. Sorry for keeping it from you. The truth is, Mara was a descendant of a place called Taishima, an island that was wiped off the map long ago. Okay. Wait a sec, Taishima? Isn't that the place where the curse of the raging wave started, after it got invaded or something? That's the one. Hold on, I heard that Mara was a descendant of the people who destroyed Taishima, that she was the one who brought the curse. Quite the opposite, her ancestors were the ones being destroyed. Well dang, that sure changes the story. But what does that mean exactly? Mara told me that folks from Taishima passed down a duty, from generation to generation. A duty? She said it would be 400 years since the disaster during her generation, and that meant she had to be the one to see it through. To carry out that duty, first, the curse of the raging waves had to be removed once and for all. They needed to wait for the curse to weaken, and so many a generation passed for that to happen. So the duty wasn't just to stop the curse, that was just the first step? Right. Mara came to Kamishima because she was meant to fulfill that duty. Apparently she spent years waiting on the island, watching for a sign the curse was starting to weaken. Eventually she ended up marrying my little Tusuke, but it seems that was never part of the plan. She often used to chuckle about it, saying that you never know when or where fate will bring someone into her life. I had no idea. Then we come to 5 years ago. 395 years since the curse of the raging waves had begun. She said the time had finally come, that the curse was now weak enough. I still remember her saying how, if she offered the mirror now, she could remove the curse for good. She could complete her duty. Remove the curse for good? Well, even hearing all that, I was still only half convinced the curse wasn't just an old folktale. Yeah, I don't think anyone can blame you. So then, what exactly was her duty? She said she'd only tell me once it was all over and done with. Oh right, the Southern Sea disaster. In the end, I never got to hear what her duty was. Mara was taken by the sea before she could tell me. Maybe that was the duty. Sacrifice. After that disaster, I was a mess inside. Couldn't think straight for ages. But now, with all this going on, I figured it was time I finally talked about what happened. That day, 5 years ago, out of the blue, Mara suddenly said the time had come. She headed out to sea, bronze mirror in hand, ready to end the curse once and for all. But you know the rest. I reckon she failed to do it. She failed? And then that triggered the storm and the whole disaster? That's how it looks. Thinking back, it hadn't quite been 400 years yet. Maybe she rushed it, felt like time was running out. I think she tried to end it, and the curse just slashed back, causing the tragedy. I know folks wanna blame her, but I could never really say anything to stop them. One curious thing though, Mari took this bronze mirror with her when she set out. But when Yuza was the only one found alive, he had the mirror on him. Maybe that's what saved him, just him, by some miracle. At the very least, I'm grateful that he came back safe. Yeah, when they found Yuza that day, I remember bawling my eyes out. I was so relieved. After that, I offered a little prayer of thanks to the mirror and quietly returned it to this shrine in the bay. For the next 5 years, there was no sign of the raging waves. Everything stayed calm, up until now. That does explain a lot. But there's still one thing I can't quite make sense of. What's that? I know she took Tosuke with her as he was the one who handled the boat, but I never understood why she'd take little Yuza with her too. Ah, yeah, that is a bit odd. Yuza says he doesn't remember a thing, so we'll probably never know the truth. Not to mention that Mari's so-called duty also still remains a mystery. Maybe she was supposed to sacrifice Yuza? All that's left is this bronze mirror and 5 long years since then. Darn. I kept hoping that maybe, just maybe, the curse of the raging waves would fade away on its own. But now they say it's growing stronger again, and I have to say that despair is setting in. So something just came to mind. What is it, Tsukasa? Yuza is Mari's son, right? So that means he's also a descendant of Taishima. What if Mari passed on the duty to him, taught him how to deal with the curse? Oh, that's a good point. Maybe she brought Yuza along just in case things didn't go as planned, to carry things on if she couldn't. Now that you say it, that actually makes a lot of sense. Truth is, I've been wondering if that boy's starting to remember something. Oh? It's not exactly an easy thing to bring up to him, you know? But since we're finally talking about all this, I figure it's time that I scheme straight. I see. Though, honestly, Yuza couldn't hide anything from anyone, let alone from us. I thought the same. That boy's as transparent as glass. So listen, Sato. You need to tell him there's no need to rush with all this nonsense. The bronze mirror's holding the curse of the raging waves back for now. Yeah, and maybe Yuza actually knows how to get rid of the curse with that mirror. Yeah. But it didn't work for Mare, not with the bronze mirror alone. The curse is still out there, so maybe it really does need me to, you know. Sato, you okay? You're acting kinda weird. Thank you, Tsuyu, for telling us all of this. I think it's time I told you both something too. I actually remembered something the other day about who I used to be. Wait, you mean you remembered even more? Yeah, sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I guess I'll just spill it. The one who was sacrificed here 400 years ago. That was me. Yeah. Suspected so. Huh? What? Wait, hold on, 400 years ago? You pulling my leg at a time like this? No, you see, the truth is... Eh? Well, I'll be. So you're telling me you're immortal? You promise you ain't pulling my leg? This one's a bit hard to swallow. I think the reason the curse is getting stronger is because I woke up 3 months ago after sleeping deep down on the seafloor. I think me waking up weakened the seal that was holding the curse back. Whoa, wait. So when you said you'd been asleep for hundreds of years, you meant you were actually a sacrifice at the bottom of the ocean? That's awful. That's right, I was sacrificed to seal the curse at its source. It wasn't to remove it though, it was just a way to keep it from seeping out. It was just a temporary fix, a stopgap until someone found a way to remove it for good. That said, it did last 400 years, I suppose. That's hard to even imagine. But after those 400 years, the curse was supposed to have weakened, and the way to end it should have been passed down. You mean by Mare? I guess she never had the chance. Maybe there's a chance that she did pass something on to Yuza. Maybe, but if she didn't... That would mean that I have to be the sacrifice again. Oh, Sato, no, that's not how it has to be. That has to be the reason I'm immortal. Sato, I never should have woken up. Everyone here took me in, even though I didn't remember a thing. I didn't want to lose all that warmth, so I kept quiet. I'm so sorry. But if it comes to it, I'll take responsibility. I'll be the sacrifice again. No, Sato, don't talk like that. You already protected us for 400 years. That's more than enough. I refuse to let you go through that again. There has to be a reason that you woke up now. You weren't needed to seal the curse anymore. I know it. She's right. We'll find a way to keep you safe through this, Sato. Hmm. Where did we... Oh, I think this updated. In truth, the curse has been perpetually active ever since its inception. The sacrificed offer 400 years ago merely served to seal the source of the calamity during this time. It is believed that Mare Minakuchi attempted to leave the curse once and for all, only for her failure to give rise to the disaster 5 years ago. I got a bit overwhelmed back there. But Tsuyu and Tsukasa both told me that there was no need for me to be the sacrifice. Still, I can't help but feel I have to do something. Of course, if there's anything I can do to avoid being sacrificed, I'll do it. That bronze mirror definitely was something I owned a really long time ago. I never imagined it held power strong enough to suppress a curse though. But even offering it up didn't fully get rid of the curse of the raging waves. Which means there must be some other condition that wasn't met. The real key to ending the curse has to be tied to something or someone related to Mare. Hopefully Tsuyu will be able to tell the others more about that. That said, it's possible Unkakudon already has that exact same information. After talking with Tsuyu, we put the bronze mirror back in the shrine. With the curse so unstable right now, moving it away from the shrine seemed like a bad idea. Tsuyu said she plans to tell Yuza and Azami the same thing she told me. And if that leads to anything new, they'd let us know. It seems that Mr. Wakamura still hasn't figured out who the assassin is either. Whoever they are blending in with the locals and triggering the curse with ease. As far as I know, only a psychic with a powerful spirit sense could use a curse like that. Is there really someone like that on this island? The killing definitely won't stop with just the attack on me. Even the man on the phone was ranting about killing everyone off one by one. But at least for the moment, it seems pretty quiet outside. Still, there's no telling when it'll start. If that caller really can wield the curse, maybe turning them down wasn't the smartest move. Sorry. Then again, there's no way I was just going to hand myself over. And like Shotaro said, there's also a chance the caller was working for Unkakudano. That attack, it was brutal. I changed clothes and the wound's gone now, but... I can't stop the cold sweat, my body still remembers the pain. But I'm the only one who can get to the bottom of this curse. I need to think back, remember exactly what happened when I was cursed. There has to be some kind of clue. Was there any sign? Anything at all before I was struck? Wait, that's right. Just before I was slashed, I saw something reflected in the hand mirror, a mysterious shadow. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it looked like a warrior in armor carrying a sword. Wait a second, could it be? Was that the curse of the Heike I heard about yesterday? Past recollection. Oh, from this lady, okay. A curse that delivers a single hateful strike from a sword. And its shadow was already there before I was hit, which means... If I can spot that armored warrior's shadow again, it would mean the assassin using the curse should be nearby. Damn it, I should have asked more questions yesterday. That cursed shadow. It showed up in the mirror, but when I turned around, there was nothing there. Does that mean maybe it's only visible in mirrors? If that's true, I might be able to use this Kameshimaru hand mirror to spot the shadow before the curse strikes. I could go looking for it with the mirror. Maybe I should practice a bit. What? Oh no, that is creepy. Oh, I hate it. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. Yeah, looks like I can use this mirror to search for things behind me. Let's do a little practice first. Let me try reflecting the Kameshimaru flag. Here. Once I can see its reflection, I'll take a closer look at the hand mirror. Okay. Ah, there you are, Kameshimaru. Okay, this works. I can see the Kameshimaru flag in the mirror. Maybe using a mirror isn't the important thing, but rather not looking at it directly. Huh, maybe. Okay, if I can catch the shadow with the mirror before anything happens, then maybe I can find the assassin right as they're about to use the curse. Wait, one problem. If anyone on the island sees me now, it'll just cause more panic. I'll have to stay hidden while I'm around. Huh. Okay. Let's move. I guess for now I just need to do whatever I can. If I can find that armored shadow again, maybe I can at least deal with that curse. I have to try and avoid places with lots of people around though. Okay, well, I think we'll leave this here. Very interesting. So, some things are coming together. Very curious where this is going. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this one, and see you.